Going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is T Max Network, and we are live from Raeford, North Carolina. Hey, listen, guys, we got a packed panel for y'all tonight, full of laughs, full of jokes. The comedians are ready, and the audience is set. Check it out. This is T Max of the network, and we're at the SIPS and Giggles. Just a heads up. This right here is an adult podcast. So if you're in your feelings or if you're a part of the council culture, this ain't the spot for you. Y'all already know with T Max Network how I get down, okay? Straight accountability over here, and we keep the funnies going. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. And I'm gonna turn it over to comedian Aisha.
Hi guys, welcome to Six One Giggles. I am your host for today, Aisha, comedian Aisha. I'm a comedian, a business owner, but tonight I'm your podcast host, which means I'm here to bring the giggles and definitely here to bring the sips. So while I'm here, go ahead and introduce my panel. Who you just saw though was my moderator. My moderator is Mr. Alteric Hayes, and I said it because he's gonna make sure we don't get off the rails with this, okay? He makes sure that we don't start fighting and stuff and ducking and butt. That's what's gonna happen. So make sure when you hear him on the mic, you respect that. And outside of that, we're here to have fun. We're here to laugh. I want y'all to be as real and authentic as possible. And let me introduce y'all real quick, but hold on 1 second. All right, let me introduce y'all real quick. I'm gonna start off with my first guest over here in the corner. This is Mr. Terrance. He is a comedian, a musician, a producer, and best known as Dooley from the Backyard Comedy Podcast. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. 39 years old, man. Just not getting into this comedy thing and this producer thing, trying something new. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. Definitely check out our podcast, Backyard Comedy. We stream it every Friday, 5:30. So check that out. Yeah.
All right, he's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and next on our panel today we have Mr. Wafeeq. Wafeeq Zarif, and I mess his name up every time and cuss me out a little later after the show. But Wafeeq is one of our comics, and I love that because he's proud of who he is and he brings that on stage and he brings a new light to it. And I absolutely love that. He is a comedian, an actor, a producer. I've seen him do a lot of different things, so I'm gonna let him tell him about himself.
Everything she said. I think that just about covered it. Yeah, also, I think you're selling yourself way too short, too, by the way. What you got going on is a very beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
Your titties look a lot bigger than you.
Hold on.
I'm looking right
Say it in the mic. Say it in the mic. Is it holding up? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. America, this is for you. I brought these titties for y'all today. Yeah, I appreciate it. They said we were going to be live. I was like, let me get my good titties. And I did. And I wore you can't see my shoes, but these are my mittens shoes.
Yeah.
These bring my credit score. My new house is going to have at least 3 types of stairs in it. And I got matching robes to come down and just have moments and stuff. So you see me have a moment. It's because I got these shoes. But let's get started. Today's conversation is going to probably go a little bit everywhere. And that's how I want it. I want y'all to be y'all. The y'all I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw that professional crap out the door.
So,
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, because we don't care about cancel culture. Y'all can try to cancel us, but we ain't made it yet. So jokes on you. That's not gonna work. Okay. All right. So let's start off with the fact that all of us are comics. I know we have different levels of comedy in the room. So first of all, how long have you been doing comedy, Terrance?
I would say roughly about 4 years. Trying to get into about 4 years. Yeah.
Yourself?
Been doing improv comedy for 16 years, stand-up for 4.
Okay, fantastic. Myself, I've been doing it for 5 years as far as stand-up and producing for 6. So it seems like we all have a love for comedy, correct?
Oh, yeah.
That means we all broke. So listen, that's how it goes. It is what it is. That's like how it goes. You start off with a dream, you see the money, and then you get in and like, dang, what you mean for free? Do a lot of stuff for free. Yeah, so y'all laugh at these jokes because we sacrifice gas and stuff to get here. Kind of moment, y'all. You be having the moments.
I do have moments like that. I haven't experienced massive brokedom yet because I still have a lot of drug dealer associates and friends. So, they come in handy when necessary. So.
That's fantastic. I'm real close to selling ankle pictures on OnlyFans. Is that a buyer? Yeah, I'll put my toes out, whatever I need to do. I'm really close to doing that because comedy is comedy and I love it. And I have yet to, I can laugh at the guy his draws now, don't get it twisted. But then they be wanting to stay, and that's the problem. Anyway,
That's a big market for ankles. Ankles is actually kind of passe now. There's a new frontier for knees.
no, see, yeah, I knew you were gonna say something.
There is a new frontier.
Help me out.
She's doing knees. Yes, nobody else is doing knees on OnlyFans like that.
That's true though. Absolutely.
Immediately differentiate yourself. You got somebody raising your hand. Yes, ma'am.
What you doing with the knees?
Putting lotion on the knees. You just whatever you want. Lotion is big.
So they don't have to actually work.
No.
Oh, fantastic. I'm back in the front, y'all. I'm back in the front. I was scared, y'all. Y'all know these things just be front. They look like real knees, but they don't work. I swear they don't work. Honey, I've tried to have them replaced 2-3 times. But the wonderful part about these things, they come with gifts. With new little handicap tag just hanging up. That little man just be looking at me. I love it. These things ain't worth a damn, but they look good though, don't they? They lotion up a little bit too. Not both of them, but one of them. I'm trying to tell you, listen, if I know the box was over there, I would have walked over there. But the knees be messing up, so I can't do that.
Cracking the black.
It's cool. It is what it is. I love my knees. One of y'all tell me, each one of y'all tell me this. Tell me your funniest fail show. A show that either you bombed on or just the night itself went crazy. Tell me about one of your experiences. Terrance, go ahead and tell me.
Man, it wasn't. I can't say I had a show, but I did get asked to give out a award to somebody. This guy named Roulette. It was my first time really on stage, and I bombed because I forgot his name. I called him Roulette, some shit. I'm sorry, Roulette. You know, we cool, but yeah, I called him the wrong shit. He played it on pretty cool, and gave me a tap on the back. Was like, "Hey, bro, it's all right." You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't more so of a bombing because nobody didn't know it. But it's like when you know it, you know what I'm saying? You sitting there looking stupid as hell. Man. I had the shit first. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one time I felt like I bombed, but I ain't did too much bombing yet. So we're gonna keep on going, see what's going on with it.
Any crazy experiences? It don't have to be bombing. Any wow, I can't believe that happened while I was here on stage.
No, not too many because I haven't been on stage too much yet. So
Okay.
like I said, we're gonna get there.
I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. We definitely gonna fix it.
Yeah, if you do it long enough, you're eventually gonna bomb.
Oh, I know.
It's part of the process. That's how you learn and get better.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm here tonight, try to see, you know what I'm saying? Podcasts and everything. That's why I'm here. Network, learn.
You still gonna bomb.
Yes.
You have to bomb.
Yeah.
It's part of the process. Like you have to, if you've been on stage for I don't care, we've only been, collectively like 5-10 years, right?
Yeah.
If you don't bomb, you're not a great comic. And that's just my personal opinion. You haven't learned anything yet.
I agree.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But you tell me your end. Have you bombed and talk about your bombing experience or just a crazy experience on stage?
I would say my roughest show was a show I did several months ago. It was not, like 6 months ago or so. And I was doing a lot of, in this particular act, doing a lot of physical comedy. I was doing a lot of storytelling, a lot of big energy stuff, a lot of physical comedy, and the people weren't laughing. So I did 30 minutes of just straight Jim Carrey high energy stuff, man.
Yeah.
And after the show, I found out the audience was blind.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
It was for a group, the tiny house in Raleigh. It was all blind people.
Wow.
And I didn't know at the time. I just thought that, man, they just not feeling these jokes. They were all silent. They were all 100% silent. Yeah. And thankfully, I'm comfortable with silence on stage, but I was really doubting myself because I was giving them my biggest energy.
Yes.
And I didn't know. Nobody told me till afterwards. It was just 50 blind people. They brought them over in a bus.
Which it is?
Yeah, I'm serious. I don't know which one drove the bus. They didn't identify it. Just knew it was 50 blind people. That place called the Tiny House on the Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh, North Carolina.
I've heard of the tiny house. That's wild. I think that is absolutely bananas. Yeah,
The lesson I learned was sometimes you may want to make your jokes, vocalize them so that if you're recording your jokes, people can hear and without seeing you and still laugh.
Yeah.
And that's really important if you're blind, because if you're blind, you can't see.
Yeah.
So it's important to be able to hear the joke and still laugh because you can't see because you're blind. There's blind people that like comedy. I didn't know at the time, but I know now.
It's too bad they can't hear this podcast and like, that's that dude right there. It's too bad, because even if they didn't hear you when you was on stage.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yep. Yeah,
Crazy
so
work.
they'll come out and watch the next podcast. They can sit right there. Because I'm better at my jokes now for blind people. I got a whole set for blind people.
They're not gonna see you coming, no.
No, they don't see me. That's my first joke, is that they don't see me coming. So
That is disgusting.
Crazy. Crazy work. I was just gonna tell them how he took that. But I've had I had a couple crazy experiences. My first, like you bombed, you gotta fix your life bomb was, I got asked to do a show at Dave and Buster's. I'm like, okay, but it was like a venue event, adults only. All right, cool. I did a new set. Okay, first of all, as a new comic, they don't tell you till later on. Don't do new sets right away. Learn your set. Learn your set. Okay. I used to try to do stuff off dome. Sometimes I still do, but I've gotten better at cadence. So I get up there, I'm doing a new set. I'm talking about why Disney princesses ain't shit. Okay, like I'm breaking it down, and I'm saying it just like that. Disney princesses ain't shit. Latin was homeless and he brought his little monkey ass friend too. I'm talking cold cash smack. You understand?
Yeah.
It was a clean show, y'all. It was a clean show. I called Snow White a hoe. It was all types of stuff going on. It was like, and I mean, the funny part is people were laughing, but I didn't know it was advertised as a clean show. Meanwhile, my brother's wife was there. My brother's a minister. She was laughing. So it was just, I didn't know it was a clean show till the next comic got up and was like, well, that went left and talked about me. And I was like, this is not what it's supposed to be. Positive note though, I got booked 2 different shows right after that because the people that was there was like, yeah, that was dope. Come on.
There you go. At least you got that.
Right. And one time I was on stage in this place in Lenore, it's like the mountains. And the place got raided while we were there. The cops came in, tried to shut the place down while we was on stage. Think I did. The guy before me finished his set and I went right behind him and I just started talking stuff to everybody in the crowd. I just started roasting them. Because it was a room full of white people and nobody stopped us. Like, you're not using your privileges. This is not okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was a lot going on, but that was the wildest ever.
Yeah.
To be out in the mountains in the bar, the cops just come in and
I mean, what was the reason for the raid?
they try to say want to raid it. They try to say, oh, did someone call? We were too loud. There's too many people in the building.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Call them bullshit.
Yeah. It was different. But anyway, all right. So, all right, go ahead.
That wouldn't have happened in the blind show.
And
They don't know how many people are in there. They don't see it. So, unless they have super senses like they're good, but other than that, in general, blind shows don't call the police because they don't see everybody in there.
Yeah.
Something to think about for the future.
I love it. It was a neighbor though that called the cops. It wasn't even the people in the bar.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was the people at the church across the street. Anyway. All right, so here's a topic of discussion. It's been in the news. A Durham lady, that y'all heard, right? Durham lady got awarded $1.7 million for pain and suffering from her husband's side chick.
I believe she deserves.
She sued and won $1.75 million for pain and suffering from her husband's side chick. Let's talk about that.
Good for her. I believe she deserves it. Y'all gonna quit going behind these people and taking their in like it's just something to do. I'm telling you now, you're gonna be paying what was it?
1.75.
You're gonna be paying
Million.
$1.75 million. I'm telling you straight up. Straight up. But I'm doing that shit.
You said this was in Durham?
Durham, North Carolina.
Can I actually go there?
Right on the road.
Yep, just happened.
Were they black?
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to identify, just specify, because my first thought when you were describing it was, how is she going to get paid?
No, literally the first thing when I saw it, I was like, she ain't getting that money, but
And
found it.
see, and I'll tell you why, because at first I was thinking she could pay her in WIC or EBT pay.
That's over.
They don't have to get the money. Yeah.
No, but I figure that's the only thing you can get out of a side chick in Durham is the best, with benefits.
But you think about that though, think about a snap card worth $2 million. Listen, what?
We eating good.
I swipe the flag off that thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo. What? Yeah, I heard the news on that and I immediately got nervous because it's actually a law. Y'all, it's been a law for a long time and you could sue. They just had to use her as an example. Yeah, it's been a law. They had to use her as an example so they can actually get people to pretty much stop cheating. You know what I'm saying? And the first question that was asking me was like, okay, well, why is it not the husband getting sued? But it makes sense when you get sued the husband because they're not supposed to send a sharing the account. So now the girl went on TikTok and she was like bragging about the situation, like this my new man, blah 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 blah, and openly admitted she was sleeping with a married man. So that's how the girl won her case. But I immediately got worried because if people can get sued for that happening in the past, I mean, is anyone gonna check on Alicia Keys?
Oh my.
She actually has the money, so that would make sense.
That makes sense. They might need to go ahead and check. She about to get sued.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally the law. Like it's been a law for a while, but you have to have that proof. Everybody know them on secret.
Yeah. Yeah. She
Yeah.
ain't go behind and get her money back. I tell you that.
Well, they're friends now, so they might not do it. Isn't she like a friend of the family?
I'd be friends too if you had that type of money. Listen, like you know what? So you want to sleep with him? I don't have to deal with him. How much? What? I would let him. Side chick, yes, the side chick would win if she got the bank like Alicia Keys. Yeah, she would win.
I wonder, what are they going to settle on? Because lawsuits, whatever you get awarded is whatever you get awarded for. That's not, what you win is one thing, but what you actually get is another. It's what the judge determines that you're going to actually get. So I wonder what they're going to settle on.
I don't think she got enough to pay, truthfully. But I mean, here's the thing though. She was an avid YouTuber, so she did have YouTube money. That's how she got acknowledgement of the situation. She was a TikToker and a YouTuber. And so she could get pretty good money doing that.
She better make some videos on how to make money.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some now. Make sure you follow SIPS and Giggles and T-Max Network and Instagram. Should throw that out there.
What was she paid other than money? Because I know she didn't have it. What else could a side chick from Durham, North Carolina?
Crab legs, man. Crab legs. Crab legs.
Crab legs.
I mean, if she already gave up the pussy.
I mean, right. She want that's gonna be a repeat again. So
Yeah, but the wife,
White,
doesn't
right.
want that.
Right.
What can she take?
What she picked her out?
Right. Hey, man.
There you go. The dude's name. I'm just saying, like, you gotta give it up to him now too.
Yeah.
That's like a fantastic question that we're gonna have to wait to see. I guess in the upcoming weeks because this is brand new. Like this just came out, but apparently it's the third highest ranking case in the world when it comes down to this, and it happened in North Carolina.
They might just start setting people up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Audience has a question. Go ahead.
Won't they take her taxes? Like every time she filed taxes, it will go to her or anything that's like rewarded. Like if she goes to the casino and win $2 million, that's straight to her.
Absolutely. So if she made money on taxes or whatever, any money she gets is gone. But who's to say that she got money come back from her taxes? Yeah.
Yeah, she broke.
Sorry, sis. You kept it yourself. Yeah. She wrecked the wrong home. Oh. Quick question. Dooley. If there was a theme song, if you had a theme song that described you, your personality, stage, et cetera, just in life, what would it be?
Don't matter what genre it is.
It don't matter what it is.
Yeah. I would have to say one of those old 90s things. I'm between Full House and Family Matters.
Okay.
I'm between those two.
So you need a saxophone player.
I need all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I need all that shit.
See, it's so rare I can just shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sing my own damn thing. It sounds just like that. You might as well sing.
No, why would you say that's your
Man, people always just describe me as the type of person from the city, Or when I was younger, they described me as a Steve Urkel, kind of annoying, always getting on somebody's nerves, poking fun. So, you know, that I can see myself being that Urkel guy, you know what I'm saying? Always cracking jokes and shit.
Urkel didn't crack jokes.
No,
He
no, no,
got
I ain't saying that.
cracking
I'm
jokes.
saying I was the Urkel guy. You know what I'm saying? I got a big dome, like,
Okay. I had to clarify that.
then I flip it around.
Flip it around. So you went for Urkel to step on.
There you go.
Okay.
Quite the joke.
Wafeeq, what about you? If you had a theme song that best describes you or just who you are, what would it be?
Does it have to be a TV show or?
No, it could be anything, just any music or any genre that would be a theme song
Anything that would be a theme song.
that best describes Wafeeq. Now then,
Yeah, this is crazy. I would say this song is just always resonated with me. It'd be "Give It a Loop" by the Notorious B.I.G. It'd be "Give It a Loop." That would be my number one. I had to flip a coin in my head. It was either that or "Get At Me, Dog" by DMX.
let them get it.
I'm gonna go with "Give It a Loop." That would be mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. Okay.
Yeah.
How's that working for you in life?
Well, you know, I never had to serve more than 6 months in jail at one point in time. I mean, so I would say it's not that bad. I mean, I didn't even get a year sentence, so it's easy.
What you do? What you do?
Oh, well, the first time I went to jail, it was something stupid. I mean, I was
Sell a big bag. Good.
no, I was driving without a license. That was crazy. But it was small stuff like that. But you know, different things. I mean,
I don't think people should go to jail for driving without a license. I think you should only go to jail for driving without a license if you cause an accident or something happens.
yeah,
Because, I mean, they really be taxing people on license. Like, I got to pay you to watch other people with the same car mess up.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, I'm not okay with that. Yeah, I think that's a dumb charge.
yeah. That was a stupid charge, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in your account. That's just stupid mistake.
Oh, yeah, I guess a dumb charge all the way. You know, I'm trying to find a way to make myself sound like it wasn't totally my fault, but I can't.
How old were you?
I was 16. I had
Oh, 16. I
yeah,
think it was
16. Yeah.
I think a lot of people start like that. It's because insurance is $8 million and $12 a month. That's why they do that on purpose to keep you off road. They don't know that us,
Yeah.
of the Negro Nation, we're gonna drive anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're licensed or not. We're gonna get in that car and drive anyway. So it just makes it better. It only makes sense if you allow the rules to be a little easier to obtain a license. Then it would make sense. Outside of that, they like my daughter just got licensed in August, and she needed it right away to drive back for school. That cost about $400 alone with insurance and the ID.
Wait, insurance is 400.
Now, her and myself together went from a couple hundred to the first quote we were given was $635 a month.
Damn, what do you mean?
It's an all-state company, but let me tell you how she got now. Because I had her full coverage, so I go and all that. Now it's just she's got full coverage for her cars. She was an insured driver, but I had to drop that. It's expensive.
Wow.
Yeah.
All of this is new to me. I actually just got car insurance a couple months back. I had to because I got arrested. And they was like, yo, you driving without car insurance and all of that. I didn't even, cause see, I think car insurance is stupid. I think it's a scam. You don't even need it either. You really don't. Until you need it. No, I'll tell you why you don't need it. You say until you need it, right? So I went from 2009 to 2 months ago with no insurance. This was 2009, what's it, 2025? With no insurance, right? And nothing happened. And if something had happened, I would have just paid for it. And I do that because I think that's my personal protest. It's my personal protest because the system is rigged.
Lock his ass up. No, screw that.
If you are really true to yourself as an activist, you wouldn't get your child car insurance. You would go without it, like my mom did. Because you got to understand, George Floyd didn't die for no reason. And I feel like if we turn back on our heels and go back to where we were before that galvanizing moment in time by abiding by all of these stupid rules, then we are doing a disservice to his memory. That's what really, if we really should collectively cancel all of them. Everybody should say, right?
So you saying the insurance prices are on the net?
Absolutely. That's exactly
They got us
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
chokehold.
You see the difference, the parallel?
I have.
I mean, Medgar Evans and all of these civil rights activists of the past, I feel like we are disrespected there. When we abide by, can you think about what car insurance is? Life insurance too.
In case,
You
it's
bet
in case.
against yourself. It's stupid because you get a 100, like let's say you get a $500,000 life insurance policy, right? What you do is you pay every month for that, pay that onto the premium, right? And the only way you come out ahead is if this is what you're banking on, that you will die before you spend 500,000 in monthly payments, right? So now the difference is what you recruit. No, I'm sorry, I said it backwards. You banking on outliving the $500,000, but the insurance company is banking on you dying,
Right.
which is stupid. You'd be better off just putting money to the side for yourself. Maybe you can put it into something, some type of an investment that gives you a return, rather than going with this system. Because you gotta understand, Dr. Martin Luther King was alive. I doubt if he had car insurance. You ever think about that? I bet you Dr. Martin Luther King didn't have car
He
insurance.
probably didn't, bro.
Nope.
I think that's why he walked to the rally.
Absolutely. It's a scam, is what I'm saying. That's all.
You're right.
Wow.
Why is that funny to people? 2009 to 2025, that's not,
16.
I mean, that's what it is.
No, it's funny to me because the moment if my insurance, I've had insurance lapse twice, all right? No, maybe 3 times in life. One time it lapsed, I didn't know it. Okay, and I got fortunate to figure it out. I had to pay $800 to get my stuff back. Okay. Because I kept going to the town, it was like state troopers. I didn't know that. I found out the hard way. However, the moment mine lapses, probably the moment something gonna happen, like immediately.
Yeah.
And then the way it is, if something happens, you lose your tags in your car. You can't see. I'm not talking about you because you probably got a spare pair of tags in the car. I just can't. I can't have it. I just my luck that I'm about to go through a roadblock or something at all times. I've had too much wine, and it'd be no, no, and no. But you've been drove around with the grace of Allah for the past 16 years.
You know what the difference is? I never even think about what.
No, right. So you did, but see, I've been taught into make sure. So you're right. I probably am feeding into it and giving that
So
energy.
you're messing up. You can't be thinking like that.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, you
start.
just gotta get on the road and go. You know how many drug dealers are on I-95?
Absolutely.
Right now?
Murders,
Cocaine in the trunk. They're not thinking about what can go wrong. They're just going. And that's how you achieve success. You just go.
The fact that you're right and wrong at the same time is crazy work. It's so right, but it's so wrong. I'm telling you, I feel like the moment if I let that thing cancel, I could just coming out my neighborhood, it just will be some random cop board. No, I can't do it. I can't risk it. But continue to do it for us. Continue to fight the good fight. Yeah. Yeah, please do. Because you got insurance, I got Medicaid. I can see that. I can see that coming out your mouth. I'm gonna like that for us too.
Now, you know, when the first time I got arrested, the officer asked me for license, registration, and insurance, and I said, "What is insurance?" I did say, I remember that specifically. I said, "What is insurance?" I didn't even know what it was at the time. I just knew I needed to go where I needed to go.
The fact you said the first time, I was like,
Six.
Wafeeq is a whole nigga. Like,
You know, I think instead of just looking at the raw number, you gotta evaluate. That's the wrong thing. You look at the wrong stuff. Like how many times was he arrested? You gotta ask yourself, why was the person arrested? How many convictions stuck? Was it jail or was it actual prison? What did you do? Man, I am a wild younger self, man. It was I was fighting against the system a lot of times. No insurance, that was one. Stuff that they make up like assault. Like, what is assault? You know, just randomly assault. Because, like a razor blade, right? Yeah. If you cut somebody with a razor blade, they call that assault, right? And then it just depends on the degree at which they call it, first degree, second degree. Right. I think if you cut somebody with a razor blade, we should just call it, hey, look, that was a skirmish. So this was skirmish. So they tried to tell me it was first degree assault. I'm like, first of all, I mean, that's just dumb, you know? Because you don't even know why I cut the man with the razor blade. You just didn't even ask. You know?
But why did you cut that?
I mean, it was the park, right? It was the Blythewood Park, Blythewood, South Carolina. It was after a baseball game, and he was talking. It was like talking trash or whatever, and he was coming too close to me.
Yeah,
And at that time, I don't know what you got,
that's
right? And he tried to take my salt and vinegar potato chips. And that was
You
just,
know what? That was it right there. And that's what led to fight.
Yeah. Did you say that in court? Did you tell
Yeah,
about the
she
chips?
tells
I
about the
told
chips.
the officer and all of that. Yeah.
No, did you tell the judge about the chips though?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been thrown out.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
It must have been all
wasn't
right.
black. They weren't black, so they didn't understand.
Yeah. Wow, that's tragic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's name some entertainers or comedians that influenced you growing up.
For me, it's Dave Chappelle. I love the way.
I'm rich, man.
His skit comedy, like it's just it did something differently too. Like you know, he's very intellectual, and the way his stand up is superb. I mean, hands down, like to me, he's one of the best comedians.
Is your mic on?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, so, you know,
Man, I guess so.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's what it is. They haven't heard the word about you today for the last 30 minutes. Oh, you
Yeah.
just been here, just talking.
anyway,
Nobody even listeners down here.
my bad.
You're saying good stuff. I want you to be heard.
Dave Chappelle, man, that's my man right
So influence growing up as well, or just right now?
Oh yeah, all the way around just because Dave Chappelle.
Anyone else? Okay.
Eddie Murphy. That's definitely one of them. That's my top three right there.
Okay. What about you, Wafeeq?
Number one, I would say Bill Cosby. Number two, Eddie Murphy. And number three, I'm gonna say Patrice O'Neal.
Yes.
Chris Rock would be turn number four. And then five would be Jim Gaffigan.
Okay.
He's a white guy who does comedy.
Yes, I'm gonna second you that. Yes. Yeah, that's a good list. Like, yeah, I was right there with you with Patrice O'Neal. That's one of the ones that get left off. I don't know why, but he gets left off a lot. But he's one of the bigger names that made it with raw comedy before his early demise. So yeah, yeah.
You know, he used to work clean in the beginning. He was very clean.
I didn't know. I know he started off like some random crowd work by accident. So when he was roasting someone, he was actually in the crowd when he started in comedy. So y'all can be in the crowd, and if you speaking right, we put you on stage. It's literally, I do that all the time. They saw you want to talk smack, come on stage.
He contributed his success to Corey Holcomb.
Oh,
Yeah. And see, Corey's one of my favorites, but influencing growing up for me, definitely Bill Cosby. Sinbad, because they could do, like, it's hard. People don't think how hard it is. It's hard to do clean comedy.
Yeah.
I don't like doing clean comedy. I like because I like to talk about just life. I like to talk about everything. But doing clean comedy is extremely hard if you don't have material.
Yeah.
Now, if you have material, it's easy. Now, I do clean comedy as well, but I prefer like club style comedy. And then there is, of course, Patrice O'Neal, but I just include the entire cast of Is in Color.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that shaped listen, that shaped a lot of my mentality. Like it's we was goofy 24/7. We ain't had nothing else. It was broke. So what else you did? I mean, you can't go nowhere. We just improv in the house by accident. So In Living Color was just everything for us. Well, it was glued to that. Like just things right now, I just be ran up right the room. It's just little stuff like out the blue that I just pull out of nowhere just because it pick up like little stuff that is embedded and that lives rent free in my mind
Yeah.
because that's what it is. Like I love some In Living Color. I feel like In Living Color would shape everything when it comes down to a lot of comedy now to this day. Improv comedy, stand up. Comedic acting, like with Keenan Reigns, man, he took it and ran.
I gave you my top 5 stand-up comics, but my first introduction to comedy was Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey on the Living
Yes.
Color. So
Yeah.
that was it for me.
Yeah.
So you think it's hard to do clean comedy?
No, it's hard if you don't know comedy. If you don't have material, it's hard.
Yeah.
If you don't have material, you're gonna get up there and you're not gonna know what to say, and you're gonna think, oh well, I can't cuss. I did that one time when I first decided to do clean comedy. I didn't set my mind straight. All I heard was clean, so I was thinking, oh, they want churchy, if they want this. I didn't think about just being myself and not cussing. It's simple. If you be yourself on stage, you know how to do a set or what even gotta be a set. You know how to speak to people without cussing or talking dirty. You can do clean comedy, and actually, clean comedy pays way better than anything else.
How often, in a year would you have to do clean comedy, maybe? You know what I'm saying?
That's a personal preference. I know Wafeeq does a lot more clean shows than I do. I see him booked a lot on the cleans of comedy.
Gotcha.
They know he cleans. So me, they would be scared to book me because not knowing. I'm like so serious. I've had people like, I will book you, but they don't know I've headline shows. Like Mike will tell you right now, photographer, he'll tell you, I've headlined, I've done, Miss V will tell you, like, I've done clean comedy.
Right.
I can do clean comedy. I can teach you clean comedy.
Okay,
But you would never know that from my regular sets.
gotcha.
Why is it so hard for people to do clean stuff? To do it just in life in general, you know? Because when I listen to you describe that, to me, it sounds like clean comedy is like wearing a condom during sex, which can be one of the. That was
Hell no.
like you know it's the right thing to do, but it's just so hard to
But
do.
raw is better.
Yeah, and in the way you just said it,
And raw comedy is always better.
well, not necessarily. I mean, I sometimes see it can be super raggedy, and you wish you wore a condom.
Absolutely. Those are for the low profiles.
Yeah, but it's like the condom will be sitting right there on the dresser looking at you about to go raw. And the clean comedy is the same way. It's looking at you right material and cursing. And it's like you could easily put me on, but why is it so hard to do that?
You ever met somebody you want to get pregnant? It's just like that. Like you see, there's times you should wear a condom, but there's certain every blue moon you gonna meet somebody like, yeah, I impregnate that person. Like as a female, I be like, I will knock that nigga up. Like there's times where it just get like that, and that's when that's where the condom don't come into play. That's when you just want to be you. So it's like when it comes to comedy on stage, some people just want that raw, that real, say what you want to. Because actually, so a lot of times that's what they seen growing up. Like a lot of people use Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor as an example of a comedian. When they name their top 5, they're always on there, right? But for the most part, they came out with just raw, unfiltered comedy. But it wasn't even really comedy, just spoke. It was comedy, it was strategic to an extent, but it was really just saying stuff that we couldn't say before.
Gotcha.
And so now I think personally that most comics come in the game thinking, and everybody say, oh, I'm naturally funny. I've been doing comedy all my life. Don't you hate asking somebody how long you been doing comedy? I've been doing all my life. When I was in 5th grade, they told me I was funny. But with that being said, it's like, it's easy to get on stage and talk about sex because everybody has it. It's easy to get on stage and talk about things that everyone does, but it's hard to look at your real life and turn that into a funny story. So are you a comic or are you a storyteller?
Yeah, and you know why people can do that. You just mentioned Eddie Murphy and you said Richard Pryor, but you know they started off clean first. I know Bill Burr said Patrice O'Neal was super clean in the beginning, so that translates to you have to learn how to put a condom on first.
Yeah.
Like the first time, think about the first time when you started having sex. Were you having sex before you learned how to put a condom on? See, that's the thing people forget. You got to learn how to write clean before you learn how to write dirty. Just like you need to learn how to put a condom on before you start really having a lot of sex.
I don't think people learn that though. It's just like people learn about sex before they learn about actual condoms. They learn about sex. They're taught sex in school, but they're not taught condoms until after sex is brought up. You got to know the subject to know the protection. So for the most part, people hear comedy and don't think about the fact that, oh, okay, well, there are rules to this. How many people just jump on stage like, I could be a comedian too?
Yeah,
There are rules to this.
because some of us don't have fathers in the household that teach them how to put on condoms. I know for myself. Do you ever put a gas station condom on wrong? No, because a lot of times the women won't have the patience for you to read the directions. So you gotta just hurry up and slip it on, like put it on. And that's how we mess up, you know, because I'm now, you know, the testicles don't go in the condom.
Wow.
Some of us might not have known that. Like some of us might not have known. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same way we're writing comics.
I would allow a man to do that just to see it happen.
But you can't get all of the balls in there. It's like, but
It's the fact that they're trying is
yeah,
bananas.
yeah. Some people may want to try to get like the tubes at the bottom in there because they feel like they should hold the stuff out, hold the stuff back. I'm not speaking about me personally. I'm just saying that it's not totally clear how to put the condoms on and use them. And I think that's a problem with life itself right there. Why don't we know why are condoms just so confusing to begin with?
But they do got pictures on those cars.
Yeah, but you can't really go because a lot of times the pictures don't even have a race to them. I can't trust and it's not ambiguously, racially ambiguous dude. I can't relate to him.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the condom when you first pull it out the pack, it's tiny. And you're like, how is this gonna fit on all of this? And you might see, you don't even think about that. You can't relate to what I'm saying.
I can't relate.
Because you're a dirty comic and you don't wear
It tried me. I do both. If I'm getting paid really well, aka in a relationship, then I can go wrong,
There you go.
sir. However, yeah, I prefer wrong. I prefer whatever pays me best. You pay me well, I can eat clean. I can do it all. Subscribe to OnlyFans as well. I can do it all.
Yeah, go see somebody.
All right, so that was the next question too. Top 8 dead or alive comics. We kind of hit that. So balancing the art of comedy and podcasts and entertainment in general and life. Where do you turn off the funny? Like, how do you balance life? What is going on in your lives that you have to make a balance? Are you making it work? How easy is it?
I definitely say for me it's hard. You know, recently, not too long, got in an accident, lost my grandmother, grandfather, a lot of stuff happened at one time that just, my fucking gone completely. You know what I'm saying? I try to make light of, kind of becoming disabled in a certain way, but I couldn't find anything funny about it. You know what I'm saying? But until one day it was like, shit, I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? This shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make light of it and kind of show people that it is kind of funny sometimes because, life has a funny way of things happening, So with that over time, man, it just got better. You know what I'm saying? The days got easier and easier. But for me, just sitting there watching some of my favorite comedians, my old shows, that brought me back to myself, you know what I'm saying, to a degree.
Yep, briefly, real quick, and I don't mean to interrupt you. Explain the accident. I know the accident. I don't think everyone in the room knows the accident. So talk about that and why it bothered you.
Well, with my accident, I was riding a motorcycle. I did that for years, at least 10 years. Riding one day, got hit by some deers, man. They damn stomped me out and ditch and everything, bro. I'm telling you. But with the accident, I ended up having a brachial plexus injury where it pulled my nerves out of my arm. So it's like my damn arm was dead as shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but just imagine, bro, trying to tie your shoes. You can't tie your shoes. There they go, trying to put your socks on. Wow. What about on the ass? You ever try to go from your right to your left? That's a messy situation, bro. But yeah, I went through, 30 fingernails and all, but I made it. I'm still here.
And that's why he's my favorite handyman.
That is spiritual.
If you see his hand, he is my favorite handyman. But you pretty much got ran over by some deer.
Aisha,
Oh yeah.
can I jump in real
Yeah,
quick?
absolutely.
I got a comment from the comment section.
Okay.
They said, my man right here with one arm, they said, do he understand what beatyourmeat.com is?
Yeah, boy, I had to learn that left. See the way I'm holding this microphone?
Okay,
I had to learn, bro.
so what's beatyourmeat.com?
Oh, I don't know what picturemeat.com is. I thought you were saying, do I know it? I had to just switch.
Oh, no, I don't ask you do you know how to beat your meat?
Oh, yeah, I know how to beat.
They asked you, do you know what beatyourmeat.com is?
Oh, no, I don't know what that is.
So you're not left hip,
Oh,
switch hip.
switch it.
Okay, back to you, Aisha.
What the fuck is this? Oh, switch it up. Let me switch it. Somebody,
I know you were lost. I know you were lost.
yeah.
The answers kind of gave that indication. But no. Yeah. No, that accident is that sounded rough, man. But you say you got stomped out by the deers?
Yeah.
Did they come with like theme music like look if you look?
Nah, it wasn't thing. It was just straight stomping. It was just straight stomping. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Was it Christmas time? They like this thing just a month, but they
It was actually in May.
It was
That's the
in
weird
May.
part about it. It was in May.
What were you thinking when you realized the deers were stomping? Like they had jumped me. Because I'm wondering what is the realization like as a black man to realize, damn, you went all your life and never been beaten by the police, but you catch it from some deer.
What are the chances, bro? I never got beaten up by a gang of niggas or nothing, but I got beat up by a gang.
Danny and his friends. Huh?
Bro, I'm telling you,
What was going through your head?
I was blacked out, to be honest with you. But when I woke up, yeah, there was a lot going through my head trying to find them for one. But yeah, they was young. They was young.
So you didn't know it was deers stomping you out.
When I seen the deers every time, when they came through and smacked my ass, you know what I'm saying? But in the ditch, just like
In that moment, when you realized I'm about to catch an L from a gang of deers, what were you thinking?
Deer.
Right, they been at that S all night.
That's
Okay,
all night.
all night.
I'm not evidence because there was multiple deers.
And that's what I want to get to. Because I don't,
Years.
because the first step to unpack that trauma is to acknowledge the trauma. And I don't think people understand the gravity.
I think they do because I can visualize how it happened because I seen that scene in the Lion King when Mufasa got stuff. That's what I see with you in them there. That's what I see.
Because I don't think that's lions. I don't think people really understand.
Nah, it was the Lion King. That was hyenas, like, but I just visualized
When
it.
he got stomped out by a gang of deers.
And we see them as generals, so that's kind of messed up.
Have you ever seen deer stomp? They use their front hooves and they just.
Really?
Yeah, I can show you a picture of my helmet. Like, that's a hole, a couple of holes in my helmet.
And they're close. They really took you. What do you do with them?
Were you just thinking, oh, damn, I'm getting stomped by deers? So they're really stomping on.
Like dead ass, they was stomping my ass. But like, you know, the first thought was, are they really stopping me? But then I woke up just like,
Did you want revenge?
I
Right.
really did. I really to this.
It's not
day,
too late though.
To this.
They sell deer meat everywhere.
And that's where I'm going to stop you, man, because that's how the cycle of violence continues. The first thing people want to do is get revenge. And I understand, because I know Bloods and Crips, so I know how it goes. You wake up and realize, damn, I got jolly stomped by 17 years. And you want to call your boys and you want to get revenge, but that's not what we should do, because you gotta understand George Floyd died for a reason. Dr. Martin Luther King died too, man. I know it's gonna be hard, because you're probably gonna wanna, as soon as you see a deer drive by, you probably roll by woods and think I should just shoot in the woods and do it right by.
I think we need to do it and just hang us on the wall like everybody else do.
That's how the cycle of time. See, what's gonna happen is you're gonna do a drive-by on some woods, right? And you're gonna kill 3 deers, right? And one of those deers is gonna be affiliated. What he's gonna do is call up his homies, we're gonna get this nigga back.
Yeah.
Right? And then now they don't know which one of us is black, because to them all black people look alike. So they're just gonna start talking in front of all the cars on the street.
And you ain't got no insurance.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I know I took somebody tonight to cancel their insurance, because now they see the camera. And the dealers are gonna be jumping out in front of everybody's cars, trying to figure out which one is you, and they're gonna survive that. But now your people's cars are messed up, man. So I just remember that, man. George Floyd didn't die. She was That's funny, man. You just like that growing, man. That's how we grow.
I appreciate
You understand? That's how we grow. It's the black and the red came together in '89. The black and the brown has to come together. That's us and the deer. Some of them are white and underdog. It says black, white, underdog.
Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a difference, is what I'm saying.
It really is. You making a difference.
I feel closer to you right there, man. I do. I feel really closer to you after that. That's traumatizing.
It really was.
28 years just be like, fuck this nigga, we gonna flip in the head, bro. Like, how does a deer even decide that we gotta work together. Cause how do they translate fuck this nigga into deer?
That's how I felt. Like, fuck this nigga.
Cause I can see one deer would be afraid, but then how does the deer decide, yo, call the homies, we gonna ride on this nigga?
Right.
Like, how does a deer even think to do that? Like, what is fuck this nigga in deer language, you know?
Stop.
Which leads me to now wonder, do deers listen to violent rap music?
Absolutely. I know that you got
What are
to.
the deers listening to that make them, so violent like that? It is crazy.
Gangster rap.
I'm telling you, I feel like they listen to the hardest thing out. I promise you, because if I know it's like when I'm driving on dark roads, if I'm listening to like gospel music, I don't see no deer. But if I'm driving and I'm listening to DMX, they be out there.
That's heavy when you think about it. We don't want to think about it, but I think we should.
I try not to think about it, because if I think about it, then I'm gonna think about the fact that they won't go for my insurance. And since I'm trying, I cover insurance, unfortunately, and like you. But you don't think about that now with no insurance.
No, I'm not going to think about it.
You're not gonna worry about the deer on the way out?
No, because I come from a place of peace and harmony, right?
There you go.
And you know what I'm saying? I understand, because I know what to do. If a deer jumps me, if I were to put myself in your situation, what you want to do, what I would do is I would try to communicate with the deer at the deer's level.
Right. I shouldn't try that.
So
I wasn't thinking.
like you could have acted like you were a deer.
I
Did you ever think about that?
No, I didn't think, man. I was just trying to keep my bike up.
Nah, that's where you go wrong, man. You always trying to fight the flow.
Yeah, so just get down.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what God was pushing you.
And we're gonna go on to, like, I forgot what we was talking about. You either win a deer rant, but no, balance in life, comedy, entertainment.
Yeah.
It looks like you got it balanced right now, not really, but talk to us about that.
That was
You're eating my feet.
Well, you just got to do it. I feel like, for me, myself, I do comedy full time. So
Right.
I feel like there is no balance. It's either do this or die. That's it. I know that sounds morbid, man, but you open the door with your deer stompers. But
Yeah.
nah, I feel like I don't really even need to balance because I wasn't balanced when I was working for my old job.
Right.
You go to work and punch a clock in a 9 to 5. You're working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week. So why not just do the same thing for yourself? How y'all doing? Welcome.
I agree.
Awesome.
Why'd you always
So-
just now to come closer?
The host just asked us. He asked us to.
Okay.
All right, and so with that being, she's about to. Pull up to the side though, because there's another camera
Oh,
in the back. All right, so, with that being said, first of all, does anyone in the audience have any questions they want to ask the comics before we go on? Don't all speak at one time. Yes, sir.
Mr. Wafeeq. Now that you
Hold on
got,
1 second. Let me get to the mic to you.
oh, okay, thank you. Oh,
What do you eat, Mike?
No, we ain't even asked.
All right. This question is for Mr. Wafeeq. Mr. Wafeeq, sir, do you feel safer having insurance now? And what kind of insurance do you have? Do you have the general?
No, I don't feel safe, man. I don't feel safer. So I'm like, yeah, man. I feel the same way I always felt, man. I don't even know what company it is, the insurance is with. I just grabbed the first one that was like under $20 a month.
ain't no way.
It's like $17 and some change right now. So I just sharing the phone.
No, he felt that, that's on Facebook, that little ad for getting insurance, that's the Medicaid stuff, that's what you feel for. You feel for a Medicaid ad, you don't have car insurance, you got heat insurance.
No, the course took it, so I feel I'm okay. I feel the same, man. It's a faith with me. You gotta have faith, Michael. You gotta have a certain level of spirituality to understand, that you can just go through life. You don't need car insurance, man. I keep trying to tell y'all. Do you think he had car insurance when he got stopped out? Did the insurance?
That's the real question.
Insurance here.
All right, so they go in, because that was against nature, so did they cover that?
They did what they could.
See, that's what they do. That's what they do, what they could. He still got jumped by deers. Insurance didn't save him from that.
Yeah.
So with your mind has been poisoned to think you have to get the insurance because that's what they want you to think.
Are there any other questions for anybody about just any random question y'all want to ask? Okay, go ahead, Neil.
It's really not a comment.
It's a question, it's a question,
It's
it's a question. Go ahead, that's what we want. We want questions, not comments.
Okay, well, if you worried, aren't you worried about getting sued without insurance? Cause they will sue you. And then you say you're pursuing comedy, so you're famous. So, they might come after you and you might, only thing you have left is a asshole.
You know, open up a can of worms. That's what I'm saying. Nobody in this room gonna pay for it but you.
Remember, you mentioned the lady who has the lawsuit said $1.7 million. She doesn't actually have that money.
She go to jail.
She's probably.
But that's different though. That's different.
Well,
Because, that was something that she did on purpose. Whereas an accident is what, an accident?
Yeah.
So you don't worry about, my thing is you don't worry about getting sued?
No, I don't worry about getting sued. The
Okay.
reason why is because people got to remember with a lawsuit, you can sue people for whatever you want, and you can even be awarded the judgment. But that's different than what you actually get. Because if they don't have the money, they can't just materialize money to give you. And I keep going back to this. This man got jumped by 97 years. That's what we focusing on.
Hey.
Insurance.
All right, wow. All right, let's talk outside of, because y'all keep bringing the insurance up. That is not the only thing that's going on up here. The insurance is no, they worried about the insurance and none of them are gonna pay it. I know I ain't gonna pay it. I don't care about your insurance. It does blow my mind still riding around like that, but it works for you. I love it. I'm glad somebody gave them.
I have insurance now.
No, I know.
To me for 17, like 83 a month. And that's the only reason I had that is because they confiscated, when I got pulled over, I was coming back from a show. They took my license, my license plate, and I had to go and get the insurance to get it back. But from 09 to 2025 with no insurance, that should tell you something about the system that they have us believing in. It's all a lie.
Now you just left me there.
All right, so talking to family life in comedy. And you're not really on the road that much. You just got into comedy. Have you done shows yet?
No, I haven't done
Oh, okay.
just podcast.
Just podcasts and stuff. Okay. And that shouldn't interfere too much. You got to set time on that.
Yeah.
All right. And Wafeeq, do you have any children?
No, I pull out.
You don't need to pull out if you use a condom.
No, I would still pull out. I'm sorry, don't trust these others. Any circumstance.
It's true.
Still pull out. I remember the scene in Boys in the Hood where Trey was getting a haircut from his father. Yeah. And Furious was like, you can't trust them no matter what. And that resonated with me. Right. And I said, do not trust these hoes under any circumstance. Because they kind of could break. And that's why I was taught by the dudes. It was like, you can't trust these hoes under any circumstance. I don't know.
And when you put your balls in the condom, you say, I see why they can break. These things
Exactly. I learned better after that, but you still pull out no matter what. Even if you have a condom on. That's my number 2 message. Insurance is a scam. Still pull out. And, if you find yourself in a confrontation with animals in the woods, like deer, you should probably just kind of pray and try to communicate on a deeper level. Yeah. Sorry that happened. It's all right, bro. It's all right.
All right, let's flip it a little bit. Let's play some games.
Is that weird though? I would pull out with a condom on. That's weird.
No. I don't think it's weird. No. No, because I pushed many of niggas off of me.
Trust me.
Yeah, I can't trust them.
I got you. Hey, Aisha, look, how y'all been liking the energy tonight so far?
I like it.
You like?
I feel like it could be a little more. We still on deer and insurance.
Yeah.
I feel like it can pop a little better. I feel like if there are any questions from either online or YouTube or in the audience, please feel free to ask outside of insurance and deer. Make it pop. Other than that, I'm ready for the juicy or whatever it takes.
Look,
I'm ready for that as well.
This is the turn of the show right
Let's
here.
go.
Y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to play a quick game. But before we do so, I want to introduce y'all to our host. Our host is a comedian, business owner, podcaster, producer, actress. She also is a creator of the podcast SIPS and Giggles of what y'all are watching tonight. So listen, transition right now into meet and greet, and then we're going to take it off with the game show. So Aisha, tell a little bit about yourself. We're going to move around to the panel with the meet and greet officially, and then we're going to play some games.
Like I said, I'm your host for tonight. Comedian Aisha. I'm also the creator of SIPS and Giggles, which started some years back after COVID. Me and a group of my comedic friends and just friends in general that are funny decided we wanted a platform, and I was like, let's go. So I'm all about it. Let's go action. I started the podcast. It was streaming online, but we always wanted to be live in front of the audience, just like you. We wanted a room full of people to tell us how they really feel, have part of the conversation. So this is just day one of many to come, by the way, if you know anything about me. I'm also an owner of a Thrift Boutique, which is located on Hope Mills Road. It's been closed recently. It will reopen, and this is my first time announcing it publicly. It will be reopened in 2 weeks. So, my business will be reopened in 2 weeks, which will bring back our regular open mic comedy, but I won't do that starting until January. At the new year, like I said before, just to get the store reestablished. In addition to that, yes, I comedic actress. I've done a few movies, not anything big, but hey, check out Hard Times by 929 Productions. That was dope when I started.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
In addition to that, I'm also a comedy producer as far as production. Yes, I'm on stage, but I do produce shows as well. There will be shows here once a month. At the fourth Friday of every month here, right here in the venue we're at, here at the 1910 Wine Nest. Of course, with T-Max Network, we're putting together shows as well, so get ready to see our face. We've already done a few shows, but we're ready to get it bigger and better, so keep that in mind as well. I think that's it for now, y'all. Other than that, I've also been asked to join some pretty heavy hitters on stage. We'll see how that goes. I know I'm pretty much booked for the remainder of the month. I have a show tomorrow. If you're in the area at Aladdin's, I have a show there tomorrow night, and I have 5 shows with Michael Collier the weekend of Thanksgiving. So y'all keep that in mind. You know, comedy and legend. The first one is gonna be in Charlotte. No, the first 2 were in Charlotte. First 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 a night. So Friday and Saturday in Charlotte at the Laugh House, and then that following Sunday is going to be at the Laugh House in Raleigh. And then I have other shows after that, but that's a lot. You watch the next episode, you see all that.
Stunting on them. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
So look, here's what we're gonna do right now. You ready to transition into some games?
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, yep. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's make it pop. Let's have some fun.
So let's make some games. This right here is called Comedy Confessions. All right, so 3 truths and a lie. Let's go. Aisha's on you.
Oh, I got started. Okay. All right, so 3 truths and a lie. Where do I begin? I'm legally blind.
Maybe not.
3 truths and a lie.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I got like 17 of them. I don't think they're a lie. I have 3 breasts. I said 3 truths and a lie. 3 lies. Yeah, 3 truths and a lie.
3 truths and a lie.
And I am in a private happy relationship.
So that's only.
I gave you 3 things. I
need 3 truths.
3 truths and a lie. Oh, okay. I told you 4 things, so you need another truth. Okay, so or a lie. I've had a tree hit me on my head.
I'm sorry.
So which one is it? So which one is? I guess the question is which one is the truth and which one is a lie?
You want to take it from the panel? Or you want to take it from the audience?
It's any of y'all. I feel like if you know any of the answers, it's not fair. But I will start with the panel because they don't know any of this and they don't know what's what. So for one.
Well, for one, I know having your titties got to lie.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
So that's your guess. All right. Wafeeq, what you think the lie was?
You're in a private, happy relationship, because I've never seen a Black woman that's that quiet about being in a relationship. That's usually the first thing.
Give it up.
Oh, shit. I know that's a lie. When have you ever seen a black woman crying about being in a relationship? It's so few and far between. It's
You was right.
to tell
Was I not in a whole relationship for a year and some change? Thank you.
This is true.
Nobody knew. It smiled on all y'all faces. Y'all had to cut in. Yeah.
Nobody knew?
Nobody. The two people that knew, one of them's in this room right now.
Well, that's somebody that knew.
No, that's
Nobody
because they
keeps it
walked
quiet.
in.
Because they walked in. Oh, wow.
Anyway,
Walked in. Okay.
Damn.
I bet that was a sight.
what about you?
That was a sight.
3 breasts.
Okay.
It's a lot. But I already know you, so that wouldn't be fair.
So the lie is the relationship bastard. That's only
See?
because
Yeah, what the-
it got nothing to do with that. It is just the fact it has nothing to do with that. I'm actually very private about my relationships. I don't blast them. I just don't. First of all, I don't want to lose any followers. Talk about that. I'm really private about relationships. I apologize. My father's in the room, so 2 people knew about my relationships. However, my father and I had this discussion earlier today. He really didn't even know if I was in a relationship with anyone. So I'm not in a relationship with anyone or seeing anyone right now, but that's the only lie. So yes, I do have 3. Yes, we're not going there. And nobody on YouTube has to see because you ain't gonna see it without the right payment. And in 97, 98, senior year, I had a tree fall and hit me on my head, fractured my skull. So it messed with my memory sometimes. And I am legally blind without my contacts. I wear contacts terribly. Without my contacts, I am Mr. Magoo. Like negative 3.75 in each eye.
You should bring your glasses.
Then third, he just asked me to blind all y'all. No, Coke bottom glasses. You ever heard of trifocals? Because that's what they prescribe me. I am not trifocals. Like I put bulletproof. Like that's what they are.
Damn.
They put it straight to the eye and nothing will happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
She got curry on
Yeah,
glasses.
no, if I took my glasses outside in the sunlight, I'm already ants. Like it's just not fair. It's not fair. So yeah, legally blind whatever contacts.
All right, 3 truths and a lie passed around to you, sir.
Yes.
3 truths and a lie. Let me see. Okay. I was born and raised in South Carolina, and I'm a trained journalist. And oh yes, I've been to prison. 3 truths and a lie.
That's only 3 things.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What's the
same
fourth
thing.
thing?
Oh, yeah, 3 truths. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think
3 truths and a lie. So that was 3, and the lie would be. Well, no, I can't tell you what the lie is. Damn, messed this game all the way up. Let me start over. Okay, 3 truths and a lie. That was really dumb. I'm sorry. I'm still traumatized by his that's my whole mind just now. But 3 truths and a lie. All right. Born and raised in South Carolina. I'm a trained journalist. I've been to prison, and I flashed a girl in high school. Showed her my penis, whipped it out. There it is. Look at it.
So I think the lie has been the prison. Because verbiage is everything. You've talked about 6 offenses. Anyone went to prison cannot take the chance of having anything come against them. So it's the 3 strike rule. I'm gonna go with prison.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
That would be wrong. Yeah, the lie is I was born and raised in South Carolina.
I wanted to debate that because you're a New York baby too, but at the same time, like prison though, you've been to prison or you've been to jail. There's difference. Like what is prison?
Definitely, I know. I know there is a big difference. Man, I know there is a big difference.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not going there with you.
Detention centers are typically jail. Richland County Detention Center, the York County Detention Center, both of those in South Carolina. But whatever the one is in Boone, the one with R. Kelly. Yeah.
Button.
Prison. I forgot the name of it.
Button.
Caldona.
Yeah.
Button.
Button. Yeah. Yeah. Button.
That 3-hour drive. I've been there.
Yeah.
All right, Julie, it's on you.
Let's see. You had 3 troops in my life. I'm a professional keyboardist. Um, I lived in North Carolina all my life. I have 4 kids. And let's see. I'm an editor for a podcast.
Huh?
I'm an editor for a podcast.
And, okay, so the name of the game is 3 truths and a lie. All that shit was true.
No.
Nah, I don't think he got 4 kids. I think he got 3. I think he can't handle them.
No, so you already know.
Say it one.
He count that.
See, now you messing up again.
I think it's. I feel like it's the kids. I think you overcounted your children.
There you go.
You did. So you can get them as a chance guess, but I love that for me. It's okay. We knew you couldn't handle it.
So you gave a number that was bigger than the actual.
Yeah, I only have 2 kids. Yeah.
And you said yes. Wow.
It's hard to pull out
That
with
is
one hand.
crazy. I've never seen a black man claim more kids than he actually has.
That's why it was a lie.
That's crazy.
All right.
It's a lot of baby mamas in
Yeah.
town. I love you, man. That was.
Stay with the girl. I'm stay with the girl.
But usually we're trying to like get less kids. You said more.
Yeah, she got a some kind of.
Father of the year, man. That's crazy. I wouldn't have done that.
You would?
I ain't. That's what I pulled out. I told you that, right?
Oh, at least they're 10 years apart. So I pull out game pretty good. But kind of lag on less.
All right, cool beans, man. So we're gonna move on to the next part of the show. This is 1 minute panel roast. Each gets 1 minute to roast the panel. So we're gonna start with you, my man. You ended up the last question. Now we're gonna start with you. You get 1 minute to roast the panel. Go.
Yes.
Damn, what was your name again?
Wafeeq.
Yeah, Wafeeq. Yeah. Yeah, Wafeeq. Yeah, the only thing I hate, man, is that you have no insurance and you came over here with that city trans down hoodie and toe bike. It's all right, though. I mean, shit match. The shit look good. I like your boots. The boots look like you about to go sound up and ground when you leave and everything. You know what I'm saying? So be cool on that part. Be cool on that part. I used to over there with Tunka toe shoes on. You know, and ankles. Yeah, but a little bit of lotion over that though, don't it?
Nah.
Yeah. Somebody licked the rubber, didn't it?
I got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. You better go.
Damn it, you spit on my neck like a mother. It's all good though. We still, man. Shit. That's all I can think of right now. 20 seconds. I ain't got shit else. Shit.
All right, too easy. Clap it up for him. Clap it up for him.
Good jokes.
You want me to get the microphone? You better keep me spitting.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm great, bro.
You look like a crackhead with money.
Thank you.
Like you just started using crack, like within the last 5 years. Because I see you still got nice boots and jeans on, but from the waist up, you look like, you said you were 39?
Yeah.
This nigga is 39 years old. Is that not amazing? That is beautiful. You look like 49.
Oh, man.
Not that big. You look a little older, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm still on that deer story, boy. Aisha, I already know, you know how I feel about you. Aisha said she has no titties. They're bigger than you think. But you're still toxic. You're still toxic. I can sense a lot of toxicity in you.
Oh, man.
Yes. Look like you let the man hit one time. Reclaiming him. What's wrong with that?
Time. Yeah, that was mediocre. All right.
Terrible.
To the host, Aisha. 1 minute. On you, let go.
I really hate to do this. It's really out of my character. But we're not gonna sit here and act like we're not gonna give this man his credit. This is the crackhead from the PJs. If y'all remember the show, the PJs, you know, raise hand.
I ain't fucking with you.
And you ain't gotta fuck with me. Your hand ain't fucking with me either. That's the wonderful part about this whole situation. You, sir, I would have let finger me in high school because it wouldn't have felt shit. I wouldn't have felt shit. Use your strong hand. It's exactly what I would have said. But that's probably why the deer came and got you. Because, yeah, they was like, I remember you looking at my little, little shorty or whatever. Yeah, they are, man, don't blame that on the dude. You probably did got some bad, never mind, I ain't gonna talk about that. You finger the wrong room, your hand went dead, because you don't know bacteria vaginosis when you see it. It's okay, it's okay.
15 seconds.
Oh, it's 15 seconds left on the clock. We're gonna sit there and roast this man right here. I would roast him, but I really do love bean pies. Like, I really do love the fact that you came looking cold, hot, just every day at the same time. And that's why your beard has alopecia. Y'all don't see that from the side, but if you look on that side, it's a lot of stuff that's missing in his life, and this beard is one of them.
Yeah.
But I know you don't believe in using Beijing because that's against his religion, and I love that.
Y'all clap it up for Aisha. Aisha and the panel man. Hey, so give your worst encouraging advice to up and coming comics. We're gonna start with you in the middle. I need you to give your worst encouraging advice to up and coming comics.
Have sex with everybody. Just fuck everybody because you deserve it. You're funny and everybody knows it. You want to have sex with as many other comics as you can, as many audience members as you can. Even when they say, if they say no, no doesn't mean no. It just means not right now. Check back in like 5 minutes. Man. Go for the gusto and have sex with everybody. Even when they say no, come back 5 minutes and try again. Yep, that's what my business. That's my advice. Have sex with everybody.
All right, too easy. Aisha, it's on you. Give your worst encouraging advice to up and coming comics.
All right. You can go ahead and reuse somebody else's joke because they probably didn't see it or use it anywhere else, so don't worry about it because nobody heard it. And you can watch old school jokes from the old days and reuse them because nobody's watching that anymore. They're not going to remember. You're more than welcome to use that on stage. You're probably going to deliver it better than everybody else. That's just my personal opinion. Now, he said sleep with everybody. I don't think you need to sleep with everybody, just the headliner. Because if the headliner is the headliner, imagine what you could do if you gave them head. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy where you get a head of game if you gave them a head. It's absolutely bananas. That's just what you got to do. Oh, and make sure you are fully intoxicated before you get on stage because that makes your jokes flow better. Doesn't matter if you speak in a cursive or anything of that nature. It makes your jokes come off the tongue like that. Everything is better. And everybody's already joking anyway, so it's gonna be fantastic. And if the promoter tells you they're gonna pay you on Monday, believe it. Cause they do that. They'll tell her, hey, my cash app will hit on Monday. And sometimes they be like that. Just believe it. And don't hope for your money later on. Hope for it today. Because it's coming.
All right, time. Y'all clap it up for Aisha.
Woo-hoo.
All right. Michael Jackson, beat it. It's on you. Give your worst.
Damn.
Give your worst encouraging advice to up and coming comics. Let go.
Man, I encourage y'all to let's see. Don't beat yourself. Steal everything you can at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody steals every damn thing any damn way. I mean, shit, somebody done stole my man's insurance card and done stole my damn other glove that I had in the conference. I don't know what that motherfucker is. That's why I got this gold one on. But don't pay me no mind. Just, I say, steal what you can, to take what you can, use what you can. And yeah, that's what worked out a little bit.
Don't forget to cuss the audience out too. If they ain't laughing at your jokes. That's like you're supposed to do that. When they don't laugh at your jokes, you're like, what the fuck? You make fun? Yeah, it's part of the routine.
Okay, yeah, cuss.
And you only want to listen to people who tell you that you're good.
Facts.
If they're not telling you that you're really good, you shouldn't be listening.
They just be
to
hating.
them.
Yeah, they probably friends with the theater or something. We don't.
Yeah, don't go.
Do time. If you're hosting an open mic, do a lot of your time between the comics.
10 minutes between every comic is fantastic. Host line is the new name for it. Host line. If you host in between each set, it's fantastic. I think you should just do it. And if you can make people in your family laugh, you're a comedian too.
Yeah. Bring your old girl to the show with your current girl. Bring them both at the same time.
I didn't see that being a problem when I did it.
Tell people if you're black, tell people you only like white women. That's a great one. That goes on.
Yes, definitely start off with that, or start off with some political stuff, because people love politics. Definitely start off with that, like Charlie Kirk or something. Something fantastic everyone's gonna look for. If you just start with that, you're gonna win the rest of the night.
Yep. Never wear condoms. Never wear condoms. Never wear condoms, man. Condoms mess everything. Condoms prevent the funny from flowing through us. Great advice, man. Don't wear condoms. Yeah. You said you just started too, man. Throw condoms. Condoms. Condoms are for suckers, bro. For weak men, bro. You don't wear condoms at all. Bro, ain't comfortable with condom is? Terrible, bro. That's not the way God intended it. Anyway, you're supposed to feel everything and don't pull out. Just shoot the club up every time. Just splash off in there, man. Matter of fact, just whip it out and don't even warn her. Just be like, let it go. Let it be a surprise. All right, exactly.
You know, she's gonna say, she's gonna be like, oh my God, I've never happened before.
Yes, believe that when she says that.
Absolutely. Yes, believe that, because it doesn't happen.
Yes.
It's never happened. It's probably, she's not probably normally gonna do this with people either.
Yep. In the eyelashes, aim for those. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yes.
That's the, and ladies, if you're a squirter, use this Jordans.
Oh, yes, Lord. You're a squirter, do what? What did you say?
Just do it on Jordans.
On his Jordans. Oh, that's crazy. I would definitely have to kill you. That is crazy.
That's wild. But anyway, is there any outtakes that you guys want to have, any moments or anything you want to say in the pocket? We're gonna definitely go over what you guys are doing each individually, but anything you want to say or talk about, or other than your insurance and other than deer that you just want to get out there that just is some wildness, crazy. Like, give them what SIPS and Giggles is all about. Be raw.
I think you just said it right there. Be raw. Be raw with everything. Raw with your comedy.
Yes.
And when I say raw, I mean be your raw, authentic self. That doesn't mean you have to
Yeah,
curse
absolutely.
on
Absolutely.
the stage. Just be your raw, authentic self. If you can do that, and you can be open to feedback, open to constructive criticism, and open to networking, working with people. I think if you can do that, you'll be all right. Yeah. And above all else, man, therapy works. You know, don't forget that.
Yes, listen, we say the stage is therapy. That don't mean skip therapy. It's therapeutic and it's fun and it's releasing, and that's great. But go sit on somebody's couch. Go get help. Because I done had some people confess some things on stage, and I'm looking like, well, I can't fucking meeting. And I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. Like, it's just a lot of people that just come on stage. Yeah, they need help. So get help. Yeah, we say it's therapeutic, but we just be joking.
I was just talking to him specifically.
Yeah, no, I'm saying because there's people watching this, you're like, yeah.
But they weren't stomped out by 92 years. That's what I keep trying to emphasize, man. There's people
You
that
got
love
it.
you out here, bro.
Man, get some thick skin when you come out here. They ain't gonna be on your ass. This is my first one. I say it takes some nerves. Get your nerves off of you. You know, after you shake those nerves, you know, just laugh and, like you said, sip and giggle. You know, do what you gotta do. Bring your A game. You know, write. I mean, take your time to write. You have to do something in the car real quick, but make sure it's funny when you do it. You know what I'm saying? Get that energy, bring it every time. You know.
If you put that together, put who you are, be true to your authentic self, and not worry about what other people think, you're gonna win. Here's the thing, comedy is, to me, my take on comedy is people are coming to see you.
Say it again.
They are coming to see you. They want to, you are pretty much wowing the crowd with your personality.
Yeah.
Some people follow you and have heard the same jokes over and over again. I have to admit, I have a fantastic following. But when it comes to me going to shows, I just did a show with Charlotte. I had 5 friends drive a minimum 2.5 hours to come see me. And not to mention the other ones that were already there. That's just the travel. And I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have like a fantastic group of people that say, hey, I got you, despite of the fact we've heard some of these jokes over and over again. They are a fan of my personality. But you gotta be a fan of your personality first.
That's right.
Like, Wafeeq has the most calm, laid back, chill personality I know. And for as long as I've met him, this is like the hype for him. But he's funny because he's just him.
Right.
He don't have to be hype. Like, don't conform to anyone else. Don't try to be anyone else. Be authentically you, like you said. Be authentically you. Be true to yourself. That is what people look to come see. That's what they want to see. With me, they don't know what they're gonna get out of me. They know one day they look at, oh my God, this is such a blessing. And I appreciate you being here tonight. Then they go like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Like this, like you never know with me. So then on stage, I bring that out. But also as a female on stage and as a black female on stage, I have to be careful. I've learned that, and I say this to other black females in the room and other black female comments in the room. We have to be careful what we say on stage because we represent a different crowd. We definitely represent a different minority because it's hard as female comics. I feel like it's harder for females than it's male in general, but a black female. So if we do too much over sexualized jokes, that's all they see is that. On that same note, whenever I think that's if we do too many over sexualized jokes, that's what they see is that. But I hear too many times so often saying it, oh, females aren't funny. And I can list them like that, hilarious one. So I gotta be careful with what I do, but I try to bring my authentic Aisha self. Like, you gonna catch me on stage, drinking my glass of wine, talking about my life. Cause my life funny, y'all, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Terrance, tell us what you got going on.
Right now, full-time school, doing a podcast.
Here, just use one.
Like I was saying, full-time student, double tech, doing digital media, editor for Backyard Comedy. Been doing that for like 4 years now. Just now trying to get into comedy, you know what I'm saying? See what's out there. I never done stand-up, been on stage in front of anybody. This is like my first time even doing anything remotely close to it. Besides, it's been like a podcast atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoy it. I like this. I like this whole vibe and everything. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. Not too much.
Throw out your contacts.
Oh, yeah, my contacts on Instagram is at Really Dooley. On Facebook, Terrance Howard. That's my actual real name, Terrance Howard. You'll find me. Everything else is the same thing, Terrance Howard. Or you could really do. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Go ahead.
Wafeeq Zarif, comedian and journalist. You can find me on all social media at Wafeeq Zarif, spelled WAFEEQZARIF. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. A comedian, Wafeeq Zarif on Facebook, at Wafeeq Zarif everywhere.
Cool.
Doing my social media thing, the skits, the sketches, stand up, all of it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, man, come shows.
Do I have a show? I feel like I got a show coming somewhere. I'm gonna get a place called Crafty Sloth tomorrow in Raleigh, North Carolina. That show starts at 7 p.m. That's what I got. Yeah, also masturbate before the shows too. I wanted to say that in the last segment. But I would strongly suggest rub one out right before you go on stage, because when you get that post-nut clarity, man, that just really makes you think differently, and it helps you find your true self. You know, because a lot of times, man, you'll be faking it because you like, you call this chick 4 times in a row, she hadn't answered the phone yet. You like, should I call her again? Go ahead and rub one out, man, and you'll find that you probably don't even care about her that much. But in that moment, after you bust, if you still want to call her, it's because she's the right one for you. But most of the time, you're gonna be like, "Fuck this chick. I don't really need to call her like that." But I'm saying that because you know you haven't done stand up yet. So I want you to start masturbating right before you go on. With your good hand, right before you go on stage. Because you'll find that the funny just comes a lot truer that way.
I'm gonna try that.
Yes. I tell people, man, never make a major decision without masturbating on it first. Whatever decision you got, man, paper or plastic, rub one out and meet it. It'll help you. I'm telling you, it'll clear up. Because you can't think when you got all that backed up pointiness inside of you, man. Go ahead and bust that out immediately before you go on stage.
Gotcha.
Oh, yes, thank you. Uh-huh. No, thank you guys so much for coming. Y'all give it up for our panel today.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you're following the Sips and Giggles YouTube channel. It's Sips and Giggles Live in YouTube, and make sure you follow T-Max Network. You all see all that posted from my page, from my social media. That was static. It's messing with me a little bit. Do me a favor, unplug the two mics at the top, please. Just pull them out. All right. So anyway, make sure you follow my social media, which on TikTok, Instagram, all that. It's Aisha Chronicles, aka Aisha, AYESHIA. I have upcoming shows again tomorrow, like I said, and then of course all month long. So follow my social media, find that. Watch for the podcast. I plan on doing this on Thursdays at 8 o'clock and viewing live. So if you don't have to be a comedian to be a part of the panel. You got something going on, come be a part of the panel. I do want comments on here because as you see, the vibe is completely different when we just are ourselves. I want the room to be filled, and I want y'all to come and pack the room out and ask dumb questions so you can get dumb answers.
Why you pointing at
And
me?
that was how, I was like, it's crazy.
Giving honest answers that we need to be thinking about.
That's why your mic disconnected.
People didn't.
So, yeah,
That's see.
yeah, it's the black man holding you down. It's me. I'm the one holding you down right now.
That's crazy. That's
Man came with crackhead energy. Anyway, thank you so much. Y'all make sure, like I said, y'all are following the T-Max Network, and follow each and every one of these comments. Thank you guys so much for tonight. Sips and Giggles. My name is Comedian Aisha. Y'all have a fantastic night. Woo-hoo.
All right, hold on.
No, you guys just want to stop that. We can do whatever. I just want to stop that.
All right. Come on. Turn your mic off, bro.
So,
We get
okay. Oh,
In the Air Force, we used to clap when somebody broke something. Drop broke something.
break.
All right, we're gonna end the show on stream.
Okay, I apologize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen, this is T-Max Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to come back here every week, once a week, and then we're going to live stream virtually. So you guys give it up for the panel and our live audience. Go and clap it up for them. All right, so look, Aisha, we're here. We're ending the show.
Yep.
The people of T-Max Network appreciates everything that Sips and Giggles have brought to us tonight. And guess what? They got tons of comments waiting for you guys in the back end. So what we're going to do is we're going to share them to your Facebook page. You can let your comedians know where to find those comments at. And then if they want to comment back, they can. How's that sound?
I love that. I want you to send emails to the Sips and Giggles email. I want you to follow Sips and Giggles. I want you to follow T-Max Network. Reach out to me. We do shows. We book. So come on through.
All right. But look, tonight's show has been brought to you by Sips and Giggles, hosted by Aisha, and moderated by your boy, T-Max Network. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you for every comedian that's been on the panel and each and every one of our live audience. Thank you guys so much.
Give it up. All right. Thank you.